Hi friends, I hope you're having a lovely day today. I hope that your day has been creative and productive, and if not, I give you permission to turn this video off and go get some of that done. Make sure you click watch later and then subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna edit this photo today. This was a photo of a lovely man that I met in Seattle. He is, his name is Carl. Just kidding, I don't know his name. I never learned his name. Maybe he told me. I forget everybody's name. And I love this photo. I really love this photo, for one, because he has this incredibly authentic look about him. So I ask almost everybody I walk up to and take a photo of. I ask them what what I ask them what, and they just don't really know. They get confused and run off. That's how most of my photos end. But really, they don't understand that I'm just trying to make them look confused on a photo. Okay, so I asked them, I asked them to look natural. I say, look as natural. You know, just be natural you. And people give me different versions of this, and they, you know, and they're various different kinds of lovely things, and it normally works really well. But then there are certain people that just give you such an authentic look, and they don't put on this Walgreens you know, posing thing that America has trained us all to do, where you smile and stand up straight, and you know, this guy was playing with his, you know, just playing with his fingernails or something, and just a very authentic smile, and it feels like him. You know, I remember meeting the guy, and it feels like him, and this seems like a guy that you could sit down and have a conversation with, and he wouldn't interrupt you a sentence and a half into you know, into your thought with his thought. We need more people who will listen like that. So anyway, let's get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go after my normal faded look, and then on top of that, I am going to make it feel a little bit warmer. So we'll see how this goes. Also, I'm really excited because my birthday is coming up, and if all goes well, I'm going to be getting one of those new GoPro sessions, and that's going to be awesome, because what that's going to mean is, oh boy, photo walks, videos of photo walks. And every time I make those, you guys seem to really like them, and they just take, you know, more time and infrastructure to make happen properly. So I love when I get to do those. I just don't. I want to be able to do them more, but just haven't yet. And I've been waiting for this kind of. So, and I've tried to put. I say I've tried. I've actually successfully put a GoPro, mounted it to the hot shoe on my camera before, but it's the bigger GoPro, and it's giant. It has this like double decker London bus effect where it's extremely top heavy and awkward. And I am much more into. Oh, and I remember I actually used to mount a point and shoot. Maybe I never did it with the GoPro. I used to mount a point and shoot, actually. I should tell you guys what I'm doing. So I'm just getting his skin tones and everything looking right, and then getting my faded look looking all right. Play with the white balance. Haven't even turned profile corrections. I'm jumping the gun, getting way ahead of things here. Okay, so and so I where was that? I don't think I've mounted a GoPro on there before, but I actually took a small Sony point and shoot. Was it Sony? I think it was Sony. I forget who makes my point and shoots. A small point and shoot, and put it on top of the camera, and it was awesome. So, but I'm really excited because this new GoPro is actually it's basically the size of an ice cube. It's really cool, and shoots really great video, shoots great audio, probably better audio than the ones that are inside the cases, and that makes me happy inside. So I'm excited to mess around with that and get that to work, and hopefully it'll feel a little more natural on the camera. Okay, so I'm trying to get I'm spending a lot of time just trying to get his skin tones feeling right. And especially because we're going to be making it warmer, I don't want to you can run into some skin tone issues, and I want to be careful to not run into said skin tone issues, and we'll fix them as we go. Let's see. Oopsies. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do a lot of this in the curves here. I'm gonna pull down the blue channel right in the middle, up at the top. Very nice. Pull down on the green channel. Make it a little more pink. I like the reason I do this is, especially in the highlights, is I like the shade. It's not balanced properly yet, but I like the shade that it gives the highlights there we go. That's about what I'm looking for. Very nice. And so the issue I run into with this guy is his skin tones are very pink, and I want him to have warm skin tones, but I don't want him to feel too pink. I want him to have a nice, and I also don't want it to be too green. So I want him to have just a nice, warm, kind of maybe orangey, yellowy kind of look. So I'm actually going to bring up some split toning as well. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Let me back up. Got to back up. It's important to back up. Okay, backed up. It's already looking good. It's already looking real nice. This lighting was not spectacular, and so I'm sorry. It was great lighting, but his face is a little dark. It was fantastic lighting. Like, this lighting sucks. No, this is actually really nice lighting. But whenever I have a warm look in my head that I want to pursue, I always have in mind the Coen brothers. I don't know, the filmmakers that made Oh Brother Where Art Thou and No Country for Old Men. So Oh Brother Where Art Thou was actually the first film to be digitally color graded, if I am remembering correctly, which is pretty cool. That's amazing. But they've always had incredible looks, and specifically incredible warm looks. Wow, this is almost done already. I am excited about this. They've always had really good warm looks to their films. And whenever I have a warm look in my head, it's normally almost exactly something that I've probably, it's what they create. And I never quite get it. I'm always in the pursuit of trying to get closer and closer to that. And I think, of course, it comes down to lighting. I'm hopeful that one day I will take a photo, a street portrait of a man in the perfect lighting situation, and and it will just be a perfect. It'll be a perfect. Be a perfect Coen Brothers moment, So we're all gonna be hopeful for that, and I will make a video about it if so. But this is a good, this leads. I think we're almost done actually. I really like this. His skin tones are not too pink, and I like that. So, this leads me to an important point, which I think it's incredibly it's incredibly important for us to do as photographers. Hence the term "important point" that I said at the beginning. The thing that I think that we don't do well enough as photographers is we don't look outside of our art form for inspiration. And so, for example, it's very natural for me to look outside of my art form and to film because I grew up, I have a background as a filmmaker. But we can very much get caught up in our own, learning from other photographers, and that there's some value to that. But it is amazing to look outside of photography and look at things like painting and drawing, doodling, and film, and maybe even writing. I mean, it's just you gain, all art forms influence each other if you let them, and I think that's incredibly important. And I think that will make that will give you a much more unique take on photography. And so I've always drawn from film and cinematic looks, and I crop a lot of my photos to 16:9 because that's I have the heart of a videographer. And oh my gosh, my coaster fell off my coffee. It was first world problems. Okay, this is it, guys. I feel really good about this. Yeah, if this inspired you in any way towards another video topic that I can explore or that I can edit photos around, I've been getting some good zero. This photo sucks. I've been getting some good ideas around Lightroom videos lately, and or I can think of one. Maybe I've only had one, but in order to sound cooler, I'll say some. Keep them coming, because I want to know how I can scratch your itch better. And other than that, I hope this was inspiring to you, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Go be creative. Go be productive. Make things happen. Have fun. You guys have a lovely day. Goodbye.